Hey, what is up? This is Tyler Pratt, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about 4 habits, daily habits, that's going to help you increase your income online. It's going to help you become a total boss of your life. So if this is the first time you ever come to my video, we talk about becoming a total boss of your life. That means you get to control what it is that you want to do in your life. And you can do that online. You can do that by creating a business online. And there's a few things that you really have to do every day in order to make that happen. Now, before we get started, click on that subscribe button, click on the bell option. That way you get notified of all of the videos that I come out with to you on a daily basis. All right, so every day there's 4 things that you have to do. You don't have to do them, it's up to you, but I request or I urge you to start doing these 4 things, okay? They're very important. This is exactly what I do. I've done this for years. This is what I do every day, and I want to pass this along to you. It's helped me become successful, and it's helped me become total boss of my life. Okay, so the 4 things that you want to do. The first thing you want to make sure you're doing every day is you want to feed your mind with positive information, okay? This means going to YouTube or going to listen to audio. Every day you have to spend at least 30 minutes doing this, okay? It's so important. If you're going to your Facebook wall and you're reading all about the negativity and all about the crap that's going on in the world, it's not going to help you succeed. You got to go in and you got to feed your mind with good stuff. Just like when you wouldn't just feed your body with a bunch of junk food. You feed it with good, healthy, organic foods. You feed it with all natural foods. At least you try to on a more consistent basis. Okay, and that's the same thing what you got to do with your business and your mind. So you have to go to YouTube. There's a ton of things on YouTube. I go to YouTube and I type in things like positive affirmations, and I'll listen to things about that, or I'll just type in motivation. There's a lot of great motivation videos that are put together, and you don't even have to watch them. You just sit and listen to them, okay? Just sit and listen to it, and then you absorb it. Just listen to it and then hear it, okay? You got to do that daily, because what it's going to do is it's going to start to get your thinking right, because your daily thoughts are what's really going to help you jump forward. It's going to help you get out of the situation that you're in. It's going to help you succeed and move forward, okay? So the first thing is always feed your mind with good, positive stuff, motivational. Listen to motivational tapes. Listen to a lot of good stuff out there. Just keep your mind away from the crap, okay? I get it. There's all kinds of problems in the world, but it's, you need to focus on you. You need to focus on your situation. You need to focus on getting yourself out of where you're at right now and into a better situation, okay? And to do that, go to YouTube and start listening to motivational videos and tapes and anything you can. Just feed your mind. Just do it for 30 minutes a day, and you'll start to see big changes happening to you. Now, the second thing that I urge you to do on a daily basis is to write down in a journal or write down on a piece of paper a couple of things that you want in your life, okay? And don't, I know there's a lot of things that you don't want. You don't want bills. You don't want all this other stuff. That's not what you want, okay? Write down what you do want, and just be, just think about it. Do you want a new house? Do you want a new car? Do you want to... And I'm not even talking about writing down goals. I'm just talking about writing down what you want. If money was no object, if time was no object, if I could just write it or just magic wand you, what would it be? Just write that down. Just don't feel bad about it. Just write it down, and just every day write it down. It could be 5 things. It could be 10 things. It could be 1 thing that you write down every day over and over and over again. It gets repetitive. I understand. It gets... it's like, okay, really? I gotta write this every day? Yes. Every day, take a journal and write down a couple things that you want. Do you want a new car? Do you want do you want a new house? Okay, certain things. Now, there's things that I write down every day. There's I want to do a Mediterranean cruise. I've never done that before. I want to take a Mediterranean cruise with my family. It's going up the coast. I've never done before, and that's what I write down every day. I write down, I'm taking a Mediterranean cruise every day. I just keep writing it down until I book it and go. All right. Right now I'm super busy and I haven't been able to book it, but that's what my goal is right now. Whatever your goal is, just keep writing it down. And I'm not, I got to be really careful when I talk about goals, because goals are, I don't know if I'm a big fan of goals, because we write down goals like, I want to lose weight, or I want to make more money and things like that. And then if we don't achieve them, we get so frustrated and things like that. So I really got to be careful about talking about, goals and goal setting. I really just want to talk about what you want to have in your life. What do you want? So just write that down every day into a journal. If it's repetitive, just keep writing it down every day. Okay, just, you're gonna get, at first you're gonna be like, I want a new Ferrari, and you're gonna be like, and your mind's gonna be like, oh, that's ridiculous. I've never even driven one. I've never even seen one, or I've never even, been around one. But I want a red Ferrari. Okay, just write it down. Doesn't matter what your mind says. Just write it down. Just keep saying it. Okay, over and over and over again. So second thing is going to be the daily writing down what you want. Okay. Now, the third thing that I urge you to do every day, and this is so important, is to make sure that you are creating one piece of content, a valuable content you're going to be putting out onto the internet. Okay, one piece of valuable content. This could be a video, it could be a blog post, it could be a Facebook post, on your Facebook wall. Something that's going to help somebody else in life. Okay. Doesn't matter what it is. If you're good at gardening, help somebody grow red tomatoes. Okay, it's just put out a piece of valuable content to somebody out there. If your talent is whatever it is, just put that content out there every day. Put that content out there. If you only know 3 things, then every day you just keep rotating those 3 things. You talk about those 3 things that you know. You just keep doing that daily. Blog post. Okay, one piece of content almost every day. Not almost every day, okay? Sunday, Saturday, doesn't matter. You put your content out there. Look, I understand that we're busy, but you have 10 minutes out of the day to create a video like this. You have, 30 minutes out of the day to write a blog post. You do every day. So don't think that you don't have time, right? If you work 9 to 5, when you get home at 5 o'clock, spend 30 minutes creating your piece of content, okay? And then you can do whatever you want. Or before you go to work in the morning, create your piece of content, go to work, and then at night you can do whatever you want. Okay, but you have time, so don't use the excuse that you don't have time. So every day a piece of content. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about whether it's good or bad. Just create the content, put it out there. The next day, talk about the same thing if you want to. Don't put these in your mind that, oh, I don't know what to talk about, or I don't know what to say. You know something. You're good at something. There's something that you have value to give to other people. Okay, I promise you. If I sat down with you and I talked to you for 10 minutes, I could find one thing that I don't know, that you could give value to me. And there's one thing that you could give value to other people. So put it down, figure out what it is, and then every day you talk about that piece of content and you put it out there. Like I said, it could be a video, it could be a blog post, it could be an article that you put out there. You could put a blog post, guest post on somebody else's blog. Just consistently every day it has to be done. Don't go Sunday and then Monday, I didn't write my content. If you didn't write your content, or you didn't create your content on Sunday, on Monday you have 2 pieces of content that you have to create. Okay? Don't go to Tuesday and now you have 3 days of content that you have to create. Don't get backed up. Every day just do it. Spend 10 minutes, put it out there. What this is going to do is it's going to help you get disciplined in your life. It's going to help you get disciplined in things that you need to do on a certain, on a daily basis. It's going to help you get disciplined to where you're going to start to see success. So, because if you're creating that piece of content every day, that means you're writing down what you want every day. It means also you're feeding your mind with good, positive, motivational stuff to your mind. Okay, it's going to create disciplines for yourself. Now, the fourth thing, it's going to be the most important thing, is you want to start making money. I get it. So what you want to do is, if you're creating your piece of content, you should be creating that content and you should be sending people to an opt-in form and have them get onto an email autoresponders. You can use Aweber, you can get response. I have tons of videos on email marketing and things like that, but you got to get people off your content onto an email list, and then now you have a list. And now what you have to do on a consistent daily basis, not only do you have to create your content, but you have to spend 10 minutes of writing to your list. Okay, you have to write to your list and you have to tell them about your day, you have to tell them about your life, you have to tell them about what is going on with you. Okay, you send that email out every day. If you have 4 people on your list, you send that out every day to those 4 people. Okay, every day. If they unsubscribe, don't worry about it. All you're doing is you're trying to add more people to that list and you're trying to send out daily content to them. Okay, you could take the piece of content that you created that day and you could send it out to them. It doesn't really matter. If you create a video every day, send out an email to your list and say, hey, look, I just created this video. Go check it out. Click on this link. But every day you have to send out communication to people, because what this does is it keeps you in front of your audience. It keeps you in front of your customers. It helps you succeed online, okay? So these are really the 4 things that you must do. And I'm not, it's just one of those things you have to do. You got to get a daily consistent action plan for your life, okay? So let's go over one more time for you so you understand the 4 things that I urge you to make sure you master. The number 1 is going to be is feeding your mind with good stuff, motivational videos, motivational audios, anything like that. 30 minutes, do that, okay? Now, for the next 5 minutes, I want you to write down exactly what it is that you want. Do you want a new car? Do you want a new house? Do you want a trip? Do you want to, what it is that you want? Don't write down what you don't want. Don't say, I don't want bills, or I don't want to live in this house anymore, or anything like that. Only what you want, okay? If you want to take a trip, write that down. Just keep writing it down every day. Now, the third thing is going to be create a piece of content that's going to help others out there. It's going to give value to somebody else out there in the world. You have something of value that you can give. Write a blog post, create a video on it, put it out there. And then the last thing is going to be making sure that you're creating your list and that you're emailing your list every day. When you create a piece of content, email your list. Let them know that your piece of content you just created. Send a link to it. Have them go read it. Okay, that's going to help grow you. It's going to help grow you as an individual. It's going to help grow your business to exciting new heights. Okay, so there you go. That's the 4 things that you should be getting started with, and it's going to help your business. It's going to help you explode online. It's going to help you get that total boss lifestyle that you want. All right, so if you like this video, click on like. Also, share it with your friends. Comment below. Let me know how I can help your business. This is Tyler Pratt. Hope you enjoyed that, and we will see you on the next one.